Hi, and welcome back. It's Milan with the Tuning Into the One video series. And today we're back to ideas. And if you remember that, ideas is the acronym for imagination, desire, empowerment, action, and success. So we're going to design these set of videos around ideas. And these set of videos are really designed to help you powerfully start to really create momentum, to magnetize and to attract that which you want most. And this came out of working with a client just recently. And when I was working with this client, we were talking about 2016. And the most amazing thing is the client said, I really want to find that partner this year. I really feel like I'm ready. And I said, you'll know when you're ready to write out the wedding invitations. And immediately the client stopped and said, what? That's right, when you're ready to write out the wedding invitation. So what we were discussing was that idea of ideas, because your imagination coupled with the level of desire and the belief in yourself through empowerment can create an amazingly attractive magnetic force, which when coupled with specific and strategic action can deliver that success you're looking for. So I firmly know and believe and have that sense of completion already done for my client to meet that perfect partner, that soulmate. And that's what we're going to cover in this video series over the next 3, 4, or 5 videos. I think the first place we're going to start is the simple place we left off 2015, which is what are your greatest highlights of 2015? And we're going to use this. So we're going to go back to last year as well as discuss and discover a little bit more, at least from the standpoint of this video being as interactive as it can be for you, of the greatest moments of your life and how those greatest moments really play into your emotional states that you actually know and feel and have experienced yourself. And then we want to go back and harness the power of these. So what we're going to do in terms of sequence and order of steps, a recipe, if you will, for attracting that which you want most this year in 2016 is to actually revisit and write this stuff down. So go grab a pen and paper, or go grab your laptop, or take your phone or whatever else smart device you may be using, iPad, tablet, whatever you have, even your laptop or your desktop, and make a list. Or just grab an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper and go ahead and put it down in a vertical or a horizontal mode, landscape, if you will. And in the landscape horizontal mode, draw a line down the middle. And then at the top, draw a line across. So you basically have a T on the piece of paper. On the left side, write down the best moments of 2015. On the right side, write down the best moments at the top, the best moments of my life. And then as you do this, list out 5 to 10 moments in each of these. And then what we want to do is we want to go ahead and imagine these instances in our mind. So basically you're going to do something along the lines of this. You're going to close your eyes and you're going to go ahead and imagine that you're back in that moment. So for me, one of the most amazing moments of my life is when my son was born. And so what I can do is I can actually close my eyes and take myself back to that day in 2002 on December 31st at 8:17 p.m. and remember what it was like. I can bring up the images on the screen of my mind. I can start to play back the sounds and the feelings that I heard and felt at the time and what it meant to me. When I do that, I notice that I get myself back into that place and that space where it actually happened. And when I do that, I'm able to access that neurology, the feelings, the emotions that came up for me then. And it's a powerful anchor of sorts. And what this anchor is able to do is when you're able to go back and first list out, like I said on the piece of paper, two lists, if you will, 2 columns, one with the best of 2015 and then the other one with the best experiences of your life, and then you get into these amazing emotions and feelings and you list them out. That's the first 2 steps. So list out what the best moments are of last year and of all time, and then after you're done, one by one, you want to close your eyes and you want to take yourself back, and then you want to imagine again on the screen of your mind to relive that moment fully. what you felt, what you heard, what you saw, how it was amazing, and what it really meant to you. Because those are the first two pieces in the acronym of ideas. What's that? That would be using your imagination and then harnessing the power of your desire. Why? Because if you want to meet somebody special, as my client does, then the pieces that you want to put together are imagining what that's like, really lighting up the desire, especially inside of yourself, or as we would say in the physiology, your body, or the neurology, your emotions. And to marry those two things to create a very powerful and magnetic way of attracting that sense of what it felt like, what it tasted like, what it sounded like, and what it meant for you. Because using your imagination and then harnessing that how with the power of your desire. And when you do that, then we want to create that sense of empowerment. And that sense of empowerment has to do as much with you believing that you deserve it, that you really, really, really have it, that you know you can claim it, and then that it's yours. That sense of finality, which is where I started off with my client when I said, you'll know you're there when you write out the invitations. And that's the closing piece of evidence procedure that marries the first three parts of ideas: imagination, desire, and empowerment. And the empowerment really involves that sense of, I know it's mine, I can feel it now, I can own it now, and this is the piece that tells me that it's real and that I can have it. So that's where we're going to focus in the next couple of videos. The next two videos in particular are going to focus on how to imagine and pretend taking yourself back there and then really turning it up. And after turning it up, what do you do with that? Well, you harness that information to help design what you want to happen, both in the form of actual strategic actions on a timeline, as well as continuing to magnetize and really attract yourself in terms of energy and in terms of the law of attraction to really bring that out. Because the power of using your innate energy to not only create a list of things you want, but to powerfully attract them into your life quicker, faster, better, and easier than you ever thought before is the most amazing tool. So to be able to magnetize yourself, to be able to find, attract, and keep lasting love with your dream partner in your life really is a quest that can start getting results in days and weeks, not years, not decades. And it starts here and now with the IDEAS acronym. And today we've covered imagination, desire, and empowerment. In the next installment, we're going to get very much into the empowerment of pretending and imagining by taking yourself back there. And then we're going to talk about designing some actions, including the evidence procedure action of writing out the wedding invitation. So remember, you can like us, you can comment on this video or subscribe to our channel, as well as looking below this link to be able to get your free Soulmate Attraction Blueprint one-on-one 45-minute session. That's for those of you that want to attract Mr. Right and you want to attract him right now. Look below this video, click the link, and you'll find out more. And remember, I only do 3 of these per week, so it's on a first come, first serve basis. I look forward to really getting into this even more with you. So until the next time, this is Milan saying bye for now.